I left my sister's wedding early after she called my career a hobby. I've been doing freelance graphic design for 3 years now and making solid money from it. Like, I'm talking about paying my own rent, buying groceries, putting gas in my car, the whole thing. My portfolio's gotten pretty big, and I even have some regular clients who keep coming back. But my family still treats it like I'm playing around on my laptop all day. My sister Hannah was getting married, and I was actually excited to go. I hadn't seen everyone in a while since I moved 2 hours away for better internet and cheaper rent. The wedding was this fancy thing at some country club with like 200 people. Hannah looked gorgeous, and everything seemed perfect. During the cocktail hour, I was talking to my cousin about work stuff. She was asking about my design business and seemed genuinely interested. I was showing her some logos I made for this local restaurant chain when Hannah walked over with her new husband Jake and a few of his friends. Hannah grabbed my phone out of my hand and looked at the screen. She rolled her eyes so hard I thought they might get stuck. Then she said the thing that made me snap. She goes, "Oh my God, you're still doing that little hobby thing? When are you going to get a real job like an adult?" Her new husband laughed, and one of his friends asked what I actually do for work. Hannah jumped in before I could answer and said, "She makes little pictures on her computer and pretends it's a career. It's cute, really." I felt my face get hot. I told her I made $43,000 last year doing my little hobby. Hannah just shrugged and said that wasn't real money and I should try getting a job at Target or something stable. That's when Jake decided to join in. He said his buddy from college tried the whole freelance thing too, but had to give up and work at his dad's insurance office. He said I'd probably end up doing the same thing once I got tired of being broke. I looked around and realized like 6 people were now listening to this conversation. My aunt was shaking her head at me with this disappointed look. My mom was nodding along with Hannah like she agreed. Even my dad was just standing there not saying anything. I pulled out my phone and opened my banking app. I turned the screen toward Hannah and Jake and showed them my account balance. $28,000 saved up. Hannah's face went white. Jake stopped talking mid-sentence. I said, "This is what my hobby got me. What did your real job at the boutique get you? Oh wait, you got fired for showing up late too many times." The whole group got quiet. Hannah started getting that angry cry face she used to get when we were kids, and she wasn't getting her way. She told me I was being a bitch and ruining her wedding day. I laughed and said I was just showing everyone how successful my little computer pictures have made me. Then I asked Jake how much money he had saved up from his real job at the car dealership. He mumbled something about just starting out. My mom came over and tried to smooth things over. She said we were both being silly and should just enjoy the party. But Hannah wasn't done. She said I was jealous because I couldn't afford a wedding like hers and was taking it out on everyone else. That's when I lost it. I told her the only reason she could afford this wedding was because her fiancé's parents paid for most of it. I said at least I earned my own money instead of having mommy and daddy write checks for everything. Hannah started actually crying then, like full tears streaming down her face. Jake put his arm around her and told me I needed to apologize right now or leave. A bunch of people were staring at us now, and my uncle came over asking what was happening. My mom grabbed my arm and whispered that I needed to stop embarrassing the family. She said Hannah was just stressed and I should be the bigger person. I looked at her and said Hannah was 26 years old, and maybe it was time she learned to respect other people's careers. Jake stepped closer to me and said if I didn't apologize to his wife immediately, he was going to ask me to leave. I told him his wife started this whole thing and I wasn't apologizing for defending myself. Hannah wiped her eyes and said she was just worried about me and wanted me to have security. She said freelancing was risky and she didn't want to see me struggle. But then she added that I didn't have to be such a bitch about everything. I grabbed my purse and told her good luck paying for her next big event without mommy and daddy's credit cards. I said I'd send her a bill if she ever wanted some of those little computer pictures for her anniversary party.